what's this week of practice like that you're kind of just in a lull? You're not ready for game prep yet. So what's y'all's mentality out there?
Our mentality, probably pretty much everyone is tired, but we got a little music put in at the beginning of practice to help us get going. And also, like, we're not hitting as much, so that kind of makes up for it. But overall, I think we're pretty intense still.
The music had picked.
It
was pretty widespread there at the beginning of practice.
Is that Dooley's iPod? Be honest.
No, I ain't Dooley's iPod. It's our leader, Herman. He knows what music we like.
So, but counting like the Frank Sinatra kind of sounded tune. Was that Herman? When you guys were doing stretching?
I don't know who that was.
Oh, I do. Okay. I didn't know. It sounded like it was a pretty eclectic mix there.
I don't think that was Herman.
I saw a bunch of guys dancing around to that music. Does it make that much of a difference?
Yeah, it really does. Like practicing like 20 practices in 1 month, it can wear on you. So when you have music, it just helps you get going.
Is that something you guys asked for, or
oh,
the coach
yeah.
just put?
Yeah, a lot of people be wanting music, be kind of complaining, like help us get up at practice. So like we came together as a team and decided that we wanted music.
So whenever if they give a little, the coaches, then they expect to see a lot in return, right?
Oh yeah, we get music and we come outdoors still, they take it away right away.
What are you guys actually working on right now in practice? Are y'all still pretty technical and doing fundamentals, or what's kind of the status right
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is right now. It's technical stuff and fundamentals. We gotta get like every play specifically down. So we back down on the hitting. We're just trying to get like every play right.
Is counting today? Is it still like install for Coach Sauer? Or are you finally going back and looking at the things you've done already and trying to sharpen them up, and you're still learning something new?
Nowadays we're still installing a couple things, just as like situational things like last play and stuff like that, goal line. So it's not too much anymore.
And just in particular, just watching what we see in practice, it looks like even like in the nickel or the dime, there's like 4 or 5 different nickel packages, 4 or 5 different dime packages. You talk about just the versatility that gives you, and kind of the responsibility to learn all this.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of responsibility, and it also gives a lot of people a lot of chances to show what they have, like all the different packages. And we also have to be alert on the sideline to know like when it's our turn to go in.
Did that surprise you that there were that many kind of wrinkles inside each formation?
It did in the spring, but like we put it in way back in the spring, so I'm kind of used to it right now.
How much do y'all need these next couple of lighter days physically? I know you're gonna have meetings on other stuff, but to have a couple days where you're not, mashing skulls, is that gonna feel good?
Yeah, it's gonna feel great. We're all like banged up, got stingers and stuff, so these next couple days it's gonna do wonders for us.
Because once the season starts, it's really hard to kind of do that, isn't it?
Yes, sir. I think these next days are gonna make it good.
When you get done with that for a couple days and you come back and you start working specifically on NC State like a regular game, do you feel like y'all's bodies will respond better to that? I mean, it almost feels like a couple days off feels probably like a week at this point.
Yeah, I think we'll all be mentally fresh when we get back. It'd be like probably close to a week, less than a week till we get to play NC State. So our bodies will probably feel better, and our minds too.
You're a guy who watches a lot of film. How much have you seen of them so far?
To be honest, I haven't seen too much, but I've seen that they have a lot of checks. They have a lot of motion, so that'll mess with our defense. We have to get our checks down.
They have a reputation of being a pretty disciplined offense. Do you see that? They don't seem to really get in their own way too much.
Yeah, they seem very disciplined. I never see like any penalties, like offsides and all that stuff. So they're pretty clean and smooth with their motions and stuff. So I think that we got to be able to prepare for that.
Brian, how much since the scrimmage you guys maybe sounded like you guys had some communication issues kind of in the secondary? How much has that been kind of an emphasis since then?
I mean, with this defense, there's a lot of checks in it. So like every now and then we're gonna have a couple of communication errors, but it's not too bad, especially with all the plays we're running. I believe that we got it down pretty much.
Has that been something you guys have really kind of focused on since then?
Yeah,
a lot.
The coaches they be on us trying to get loud and stuff. So we gotta like raise our voices and get everyone's attention across the board.
Is it kind of hard for you? You're kind of a quiet guy.
No, I mean it's not hard, but like when you're not 100% sure what you're doing, it can get kind of quiet down there. Yeah.
As you look at the aggressive mentality of this defense, is that something where y'all as players respond better to that? Because it seems like the bend but don't break stuff's in the past now.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
I believe like our whole defense is responding well to this defense. We all like it. It gives us a chance to show our athletic ability. We're not sitting back as much. We get to attack and make plays.
Does that feed more into the mindset of a defensive player though? Because
Yeah.
When you go out there and the coach is basically saying let's win it on offense, it's kind of tough.
Yeah. Our defensive players are very aggressive, and so I think this fits all our mentalities.